What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today, and we're going to pick up from where we left off in regards to the last video that I did. Okay, so the last video that I did when I was talking about analyzing the NAS, right? It was this area over here and this area over here in regards to should the NAS break into this level, there was a move that would give a higher probability of it continue to push up. At the same time, if the NAS broke below this level over here, there was a higher probability of NAS breaking down. Okay, so what's taking place, as we can see, and this happened yesterday, was that the NAS broke below this level over here, which is actually this support level. That's the one in question actually, right? But this is the safe area to consider taking sales, right? So it's broken below, right? And as you can see, it's dancing around, and there is a good chance, there is a very good chance, okay, that the NAS will push up from where it is right now. It will push up. So essentially, all the guys that are locked in here with sales right now, okay, could end up getting caught slipping when the NAS blows all the way up to around this level over here. Okay, this is what I think is going to take place, by the way. So this is not set in stone. It could happen, it may not happen, but this is just what I think. Okay, so what I think right now is that this is going to be a trapped volume situation, right? Where basically we have price is trending down, it's come to the level where traders are expecting price to continue to fly all the way down. But what I think will happen is that they will get trapped, and price, instead of going down, will then fly up to this zone right here, okay, and practically more or less trigger a whole bunch of stop losses all the way up to around this level, maybe as high as this level over here. The news could do it. The news could actually do that, all right, before it decides to start flying all the way back down again. So just to visualize it, I'll visualize it in this way. It will shoot up to about here somewhere, okay, because this area that we can see right here, so I'm just going to make these lines a little bit thicker so you know exactly what I mean. So this little zone over here, it's a range, right? It's a range. No, I didn't want that. Oh, damn it. I don't know why I did that. What color was it? Okay, keep yours white. Spare me one moment, guys. Okay, let's put this back to what it was. I literally got slightly confused in regards to what I've done. Okay, so this area right here where you can see the bold white lines, this area is a range, right? So price is ranging in this area. I could actually highlight this area as well because it's actually part of that range. It's just a separate level. So this whole thing right here is a range with price more or less obeying the second level supposing to the first level, or the top level, right? This is so tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So price is mainly obeying tier 2 supposing to tier 1, right? And obviously this is the bottom support level. Okay, so what I think is will most likely happen, okay, because it's kind of poised to do this to traders. Okay, it's in a position to do it. It may or it may not do it, but it's in position to do that, which is it will fly up. Okay, traders will then get triggered out by a whole bunch of stop losses because everyone's stop is above these areas over here. So that's a liquidity zone, liquidity zone, liquidity zone, and another liquidity zone up here. So these are all liquidity zones where stop losses are all sitting for the sell to the downside. Let me get rid of this box over here. Okay, and what I think, that's what I think is technically going to happen. But however, the signal that I'm looking for, I've already seen it. So I've seen it. So, and I'll tell you exactly what that is in a second. So this is what I'm thinking, something like this. Boom. Okay, so price takes out all stop losses. All right, everyone has a bad day. blown accounts, you name it, it's all going to be taking place here. And this is just my opinion, not financial advice. Obviously, it's important you do your own homework and do all of the cool stuff so that you can master this whole situation, which is what I'm working towards right now. I'm working towards mastering this situation. So price flies up, triggers a whole bunch of people, then begins to pull back down again, at which point we may see some type of consolidation at this level where we could possibly join it. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you can't get any type of profits in this zone, because you definitely can. Okay, you definitely can be trading this zone and collecting a decent amount of profit in there, but be careful if you have your sales, because this current structure that we got right now is poised to fly up and may start coming back down again. And this is just an opinion. Like I always say, it's important you do your homework. Now, you could turn around and say, why am I saying that? Right? Why am I saying that? What gives me the right to make this statement that I've just made right now? And I'm going to do my utmost to try to explain it to you why I've made this statement. So this is what's going on right now. So we're going to jump into a day, and the day is going to give us a much clearer picture as to what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do now, first off, we can see this trend over here. Okay, and we can see where price is right here somewhere. Actually, let me get rid of all of these things. So we can see where price is all the way here. Okay, and it's done a major amount of consolidation at this level, and as we can see, it's beginning to wind down essentially, right? So like I say, it flying up to this zone right here, which is where I marked out on the 1 hour chart. Okay, it's more than plausible for it to fly back down again. It is more than plausible, hence why caution needs to be exercised in this zone. But this is in position to fly all the way down, and before it does, I suspect it's going to do a fair bit of damage to traders before it does so. All right, so obviously you're lucky enough to be watching this channel. I don't know if other traders are talking about this, but if you're lucky enough to be watching this channel, at least you now know you need to exercise caution in this zone right here. Okay, it is very, very, very important you exercise caution, because it does look like it will be coming down, but however, there is that chance it's going to blow to the top side first before it comes down. It could actually end up giving us some type of fractal at the top. Well, the fractal should be over here, but it could do something over it. You know, the market, it does what it wants to do. So, you know, so it's always important to obviously exercise caution, right? Now, with all of that covered, okay, so let me just jump back into the hour again. Jump back into the hour. Just turn on all the drawings. Okay. My vibe would be, so something to help you, how I would basically assess the situation, right, is I would wait to see if I get a close above this zone. So I would wait to see if I get a close above this zone. Okay, right? And if I was trading, obviously for price to fly all the way down, so I have a ridiculous take profit, which would be all the way around, I don't know, say 10,000, because I'm expecting it to drop quite far all the way down, right? My stop loss would be either covering this whole area up here, okay, right? And you have to bear in mind that it could blow all the way up there and still take you out before it comes down, so you want to be careful, okay? So if I'm selling right now, my stop loss will be above this candle over here. So this candle over here is where my stop loss will be if I am confident price is still going to continue to push all the way down. I haven't done that, so I'm not even in the market right now. I have been trading and I've been doing quite well, so I'm not going to lie. I've been doing quite well. You know, it's been touch and go, but it's been mainly been a lot of wins, so it's not been bad at all, okay? But however, like I say, this area here, it is looking dangerous, especially if you get caught in a situation where you think this is going to go down forever, because it is looking like it's poised to push up before it comes down, and we have the confirmation that it wants to go down with the signal that we got down here. So all we're waiting to do is to see how high it pushes up, if it does push up, okay? And if it doesn't push up, then obviously you can then void off everything I just said, right? Now, Before I get into the next part, there's another thing that I also want to add as well. Make sure you check in the description, okay, right? So say for example, you don't have a broker, a decent broker to work with. There is a broker that obviously is sponsoring me right now, okay? The link is in the description. It's important that if you do use it, you use my promo code, which I'm also going to put in the description as well, which is PNP Trade, right? PNP Trade. So make sure you use that. Check in the description. If you don't have a broker, these guys will look after you. Use the promo code so they will know that I sent you, and obviously they'll give you that VIP treatment. They'll make sure they look after you, take care of you real nice, right? And make sure that you have all the tools, everything that you need. The broker that I'm talking about is AVA or AVA. Okay, I prefer to say AVA, but they might obviously it's AVA, but I prefer AVA, right? So yeah, check them out. Make sure you check them out. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. And if you really like the content, make sure you drop me a super thanks as well. That will be appreciated, especially if this information that I'm sharing with you, you're using it to make bank, right? It's not gonna hurt just to drop a little super thanks and say, hey, thank you, you know, that would be appreciated. So with all of that covered, my awesome people from all around the world, I want to thank you for coming over to watch another episode of NAS100 analysis today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. So for now, this is Pips and Points signing out.